Hi guys, welcome to DevOps School. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn about Ansible network modules. Ansible network modules can configure your network state, test and validate existing network state, and discover and correct network configuration drift. After going through this tutorial, I promise you that the concept and understanding of Ansible will be absolutely clear to you. This series divided into multiple parts, therefore subscribe to the channel and follow the playlist.
But before that, let me ask you a few things. Are you dreaming of a career with higher pay and more responsibilities? Or are you ready to take your skills to the next level this year? Then start investing in DevOps School certification level courses which will help you to emerge skills for a wide range of entry-level roles and as well as higher potential future positions. But with thousands of courses online and in classroom worldwide, finding the right one for your career goals can be difficult. You can consider our courses like Agile Developer, Agile QA, DevOps Certified Professionals, Site Reliability Engineering, DevSecOps, and Masters in DevOps Engineering, where you will have access to well-structured, easy-to-follow course content that has been developed and will be delivered by industry professionals. You can join on our training programs globally through online platforms, and if you are looking for classroom workshops, then we have regular sessions available in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi NCR, Mumbai, and in Pune. Simply compare our many courses, find the one that suits your style and schedule best, and start today.
So let's get started. So these are the topic for the day, and this is the most important topic. This one roles we'll try after the lunch, and before the lunch we have to try this all the stuff. Okay. So multiple playbook, multiple variables, inventories, variables, fact variables, conditioning, iteration, template, handlers. So first thing, multiple playbook or multiple play or multiple tasks. How can we play this stuff? Okay, so what happens sometimes, what happens, uh, you have to visualize it, you have to assume some of the stuff. So sometimes there's a playbook. Right now I have a playbook, but here what is happening, this is becoming so large, it's becoming so large. Right now I'm not able to manage it in one file. So when you are not able to manage it in one file, what we do in this case, okay, so what we do in this case, by the way, someone has modified my playbook yesterday. Yeah, so what we do in this case, so let me copy paste my playbook, which is this one. Okay, and look at this here. How can we play? Let me tell you. So this is your tasks, this is one play. Can I convert into the multiple playbook? First one, so I will do this one. Okay, so here I have one playbook, I have another playbook. Okay, so understand this, this is the one playbook, one playbook 2. Okay, .yaml and .yaml. Now master playbook.yaml will have something like this, something like include playbook 1 and include playbook 2. Okay, so first approach I did this approach, multiple playbooks. So if you have a large program, convert into the multiple playbook 1, 2. Now including 1, 2. Okay, and can I check this first? So here Okay, vi, what I did I don't know really, vi playbook 1, paste it, save it, and vi playbook 2, done. This is the playbook 2, right? And master playbook, and done. Now web all, I have inventory, so web all IP address is wrong actually. Okay, so right now I'll do one thing, I'll delete, I'll make it simple because now you know that many things. So web all, I'll make it group only, and these IP address I'll make it only 2 because I want the short output, and here I'll delete this, and here I will make it all web all vars. Okay, and done. Save it. Okay, so done. So can I call this master playbook? So Ansible hyphen playbook master playbook, and you see here there's some spelling problem, syntax issue. Master playbook, it says include. So let me check that. What is the problem here? I do not see any problem, but it could be a spacing issue or something like that. Let me check. Depending on the, so master playbook include playbook 1, playbook 2, I do not see any issues in this code, but I doubt if I have written in the spacing correctly. Playbook 1, playbook 2, so no problem. I will just refer my notes. And here Ansible include and here if I see, okay, I got this my problem. So this should be list. Okay, did you understand that what is the problem? I completely missed that. It should be YAML format, which is not there. Now it's correct. So here, save it, run it. Now there is a problem here, and this problem is, it says the
We did not miss the. We didn't mention the inventory name. I mean group name.
let me check this. Vi more web all more web all, that is correct. Inventory is there, no web all, so
Correct.
this is missing. And now there is one more error. and that is
You need to
playbook
mention the
entries.
version of the Ansible.
No. The playbook entries must be either a valid play or include state. So here I have I'm just thinking, just a second. So stuff.yaml. Okay, so this is correct because here include stuff.yaml. Just check the spacing, that's all. There's one space, this is one space, one space. This is correct. I think I need to check this. Here it says include statement, so I should check this file playbook 1. So more, if I say, oh, this is a place I made a mistake. Okay, it's a YAML issue. No, this file. Here what is happening, it should be hyphen or dot. Remember, it's optional. Others don't keep it like that. So I deleted it. That's one thing. Second thing, here also this is a good. So now it's correct. Now let's try. Okay, so this was a YAML problem. So now we fixed that. So now what I'm trying to say here is, if you have a longer programs, you can keep it in a separate playbook also. So that is can be also done. Now what you can do, you can also try having the task level also. That means it not to be multiple play. Here you have a two playbook, 1 and 2. But what you can try also, you can have a task. For example, I copy this one, same thing, and here I say playbook 3. Okay, this is the playbook 3, and here I have only one play, and here this I don't want this play, I want this task itself, don't want multiple. So now this become a task file. So I'll write tasks. Okay, so task file. So here you got the task file. Now task.yaml, but what I can do, task is there, so you can include at a task level. So here you can include at a task level also. So this also you can do that. See here. So with nothing but this is the task file, and this is the play, and calling the playbook 3. This is how you can call it. So let's go and try. Okay, vi playbook 3, and here save it. Here vi tasks, and here only tasks is there, understand that, only tasks, and then full play only .yaml. So this is the file I am going to. Oh no, here I don't have don't need third file. Playbook 3 is there, no? So here I am going to execute playbook 3. So and here also you can do. So there's only one play. Okay, and you can manage the task file separate. You can include as many tasks you want. So this is the way. If you have a very large program, understand that if you have a large program, you want to keep it separate playbook or task file, then you can do that. So it's not very difficult. It's ultimately YAML will help you. Little bit of time, just have it required. Apart from that, everything is easy in Ansible. So guys, did you understand this? How can we manage the multiple tasks and playbook?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rajesh,
Yes.
can we use task like a function kind of things where you have a playbook with say some 10 tasks and you can call the task only which is needed?
So that is called conditioning.
Okay, got it.
So here now let's talk about the variables: playbook variables, inventory variable, and fact variables. Okay. So guys, let me tell you, variables is a pretty large topic. Okay, pretty large topic. Even though if I spend full day, it's a less for it. Why? The reason is there are more than 30 places you can declare the variable in Ansible. So that means if you want to experience those variables, all variables, you have to learn all these 30 places first of all, right? Simple logic. So that is, and again, each places you have a different precedence. That is also one stuff which is there. Okay, so it's a good interesting topic, but I'm not getting you lost in this, but I'll show you this one. You see here. These are the command line options, command line variables. I mean, Ansible open source. If you go for the tower, you will find more. Okay. So tower means common enterprise version. So here you see, these are the these are the places actually where you can declare the variables. Okay, these are the places. Whereas some of the variables which I am going to show you now, if you see that these are the precedence, highest precedence is this one. This is the lowest precedence. Okay. So this is the way it is precedence. Sorry, this is the lowest precedence from the least to greatest, and this is the highest precedence. Okay. So this is the okay. So now I'm going to introduce you some of the variables. Okay. So how can you declare the variables in the playbook? Again, some of the examples you have at my portal also. Here it is. You can refer this as a reference. Official documents is also very good. Okay, so very good. So you can ask. So let's get started. So here I have a one. I'll take up one simple playbook right now. I'll not complicate. So I think I have that playbook already. That playbook is play1.yaml. I think I copied the content here. No, I have to copy. So here play1.yaml, and what I will do is this is the code I am writing it. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, you can declare the variable at the play level. Play level means here also vars. Now my my name Rajesh in play. Okay, so this I declare the variable, one variable I declare. Okay, my name. You can declare more variables also, like this age 16. Okay, so here this is the variables I declare. Now you can use anywhere wherever you want it here in the play, but I want to display these variables on the console. So if you want to use it and same time display this variable, then you have to use the one of the module which is called debug module. Okay, debug module which is there, you see here, print statement during executions. So this is the module. I'll not read it, but because now this is your turn to read and stuff like that, and I'm going to use directly. So here there's a one more task I added, 1 2 1 2, and what is my variable name? My name and age. So here I will use my name, and here I will use age. So you saw that here we declare the variables like this. How we use it in the playbook? Double curly braces. Okay, so this is the way we use the variable in the double curly braces. So can I first try this stuff? So I will name it the variable file var1 like that, so I will not get confused. var1.yaml. Okay, saved it, running this. And you see here, last one you check, debug. My name is Rajesh and has UUID, from where it has come. Okay, because of this, it should be my age. So is 16. So this is the one of the way to declare the variable. Did you understand this?
Yes,
Guys? Okay, so now this is the variables. Now how can I declare the other type of variable? So guys, you can declare the variable in the using external files also. So here vars underscore files. Okay, whether var underscore files or vars underscore files, I want to get confirmed to myself, and it is vars underscore files. So you have to tell where is the file is there. So you have a ext hyphen var dot yaml. So you can call the variable. Let's say if you feel irritation here, so you can keep it in the external variable file also. Okay, so here I am going to keep it external file. Same variables I'm going to decide over there. In the YAML file, if you declare the variable, it should be in a form of key and value, remember, which is I have it. But this time I am in this, not in play, I am in external var file, and I'll become a 16, 17. So here I have used it. Now this program also done. I have to add this code into the cp var 1 to var 2 dot yaml vi var 2 dot yaml, and here I added. So now you see that here I'm embedding the variables in the playbook itself, but you can call from the external files also. That way management will become a very easier for you. So this is the external files. Okay, can I run this? Two. And now if you see that what is my name and age, see here 17. That means between this and this, which has a highest precedence?
file.
Yeah, so like that you can play. So sometime if your variables, okay, I'm not going to dive into the precedence because now you understood that how to find out. But sometime you experience your variables are not printed or not used, not interpolated as expected. So see that maybe somewhere it's being overridden. Okay, so that is the thing. So by the way, this was the second type of variables. Guys, you can have a prompt variable also. Now the question is, what is a prompt variable? So prompt variable, basically it will prompt to the end user. So for example, here this is the way. See, this is the you can interact with the prompt. Prompt means, let's say, I will add one more, and I will delete because now you got comfortable. So I'll delete unnecessarily code because I'm displaying the showing the variables. So this way it will be cleaner code. Okay. So you see here, now I am going to enable the prompt variable. So here over the prompt, you will get these options. Whatever you type, you will get set the values to these variables. So for that, I have to use this one. Which version you want to install? So this is the prompt variable, you can use it. So let's try. So vi var 3.yaml and run it. And you see here which version do you want. I am typing something, but it's not visible, but I typed something. Okay, and now you see I typed this one. But if you want to make it visible, you can do one more thing here. Private, yes, no, save it, and here, see here, you can use that one, get it. So this is also, you can declare the prompt variable. Okay, so here we learned we can embed the variable in Playbook and use it. We learned we can keep it in the external files also. We can prompt also. At the task level also, you can incorporate the variables. For example, here, this is your tasks. At the task level also, you can include the variables. So here, include vars like this. Okay, at the task level. Okay, here. So here include vars. Now I need to have a vars file actually. So I think I had a one external vars. Here cp to external task var tasks. Now cvi, and here I will call it 18 and mine Rajesh in taskbar. Wow. And here this file I am going to use it. Now after that again I'm printing this one. Okay, same thing. Age of age, this one. Okay, so here I'm calling the same debug module 2 times, but the only difference here is I'm calling one task variables. Okay. So this is also, you can include it, you can include this. So here, can I run this program? So let's get started. So here, var 3, var 1 2 3 4, I just think this time 4, I think it should be 5, no, 4. So var 4 dot yaml, and here I just did it 4, and you see that fff, and you see here suddenly has become, see here, before that, see what was that, and after that what was that? Here including the VAS. So I become 18 right now, right? Did you understand that, guys? Guys, hello.
Yes, yes.
Sure.
Yes. So guys, these are the ways I taught you. In Playbook, you can declare the variables. These are the ways. Playbook variables. But actually, you can declare the variables in inventory also. Okay, inventory also. That is interesting, right? So yes, you can declare the variable in inventory also. So how can we declare the variable in the inventory? So I think you know that, but I will tell you. Just let me close that because it's irritating me all the time. Okay, so how do you know the variables in inventory? So let me show you my inventory first. More inventory. So one of the ways you can declare the variables in the inventory, and that is this one. My name here is equal to, remember, inventory file is always ini format, whereas YAML is not ini format. So in YAML, when you declare the variable, it should be in a format of key and value. Even I had a bad time struggling with it initial days, but I got a habit. So same way you have to have a habit. It should be is equal to. Okay. So my name is what? Rajesh in what? Invent. My age is 19. Okay. So now you can declare the variables like this also. Here, by the way, you can declare the variables like this also. Okay, though I have not used it ever, but I think so you can do that because so many ways are there, plenty. And Ansible is like so open, everything is adjustable here. So here, so this is the one way you can declare the variable. So Rajesh in invent, age is 19. Okay, so let's check it out. Inventory, delete everything and done. Save it. Okay, so now if you see that I'm going to run, and did we get this? See here, this is 17, this is 18, but actually I was 19. I celebrated my birthday with 19, right? So what has happened in this case?
The variable is always high precedency.
So that's simple logic, guys. So that playbook variable, when compared to the variables in the inventory group, higher has a highest precedence. So that is the stuff. So now still I want to list display that to make sure that it's working or not. Today I got cold in the morning. That is problem. So here what I will do, I will uncomment this out. Okay. Okay, so I commented that just to make sure that it should print at least 19, and see I'm become a 19 now. Okay, so this is the one of the way you can declare the variable. Again, I'm saying precedence, I'm not Telling you because this is logical. Check it out here. You will understand this, which is having highest precedence, or experience yourself. And it's very simple to experience rather than, Googling it. The more amount of time you spend in Google, you'll get that in a few seconds. Okay, so this is the one way to declare the variables. But guys, we don't use this way actually. We don't declare the variables in the inventory file. So what we do? So let me recall the discussion. If you could remember here, I think let me show you. I think probably I have not discussed that one. Okay, so here variables, inventory variables can be in a directory also. That is interesting, right? Yes, inventory variable. I said inventory variable, not playbook variable. Don't mistake me. Inventory variable, instead of you keeping it in the file, which will become a very complicated over the period of time, you can keep it in a directory also. Now, how do we keep it in directory? So you need to follow some skeleton, and if you follow the skeleton, then you can keep it in the directory also, because Ansible will understand that skeleton before running it. So how to go about it? So let me start it. Guys, here you have a two content in the inventory. Can you tell me the content what you have? In this inventory, you have a two content. What is that content?
IPs and variables.
So right now variables. So here we have IP host, and here we have a group. So you want to declare variable either. Understand this. When I declare variable here, understand this, then it become a group variables. That means these variables will be applied to all the machine of this group. But what about if I don't want to declare this variable for all the host but one host? So for that I will declare host variables, something like this. Okay, so this is the group variables, this is the host variables. Are you getting my points, what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So Rajesh,
so
host
that means
variables will take precedence over the group variables, right?
that I will not answer. You should ask, you should try in the during the lab, because that is the assignment.
Okay.
Yeah, so you try, just it's just a matter of my name here both, and run it, you'll get it. Okay, by the way, but I think you have assignment different one this today. Yeah, so let me tell you here, uh, this host variable has a highest precedence than group variables. Okay, because I have a different assignment for you guys today. Okay, so yes, of course host variables has a highest precedence than group variable, but here I was talking about something different. So here this is called group variables and this is called host variables. Are you getting my points?
Yes.
Okay, so now how, and now if it become a too many variables, just imagine like this, you'll get mad, right? Managing the inventory, managing the group, managing the host variables, managing the group variables, you'll become crazy. Admin, not you, means operation. Remember who manage this inventory? Access. Operations guys manage. So they will get crazy, because in a server you have 500 servers, so you require management stuff. So Ansible allows you to do that. How to do that? So for that, if you want to store the group variables and host variables not in inventory but somewhere else, then you follow this structure, and that I am creating right now. See here, vi, no, not vi, mkdir group underscore vars, mkdir host underscore vars. Now you see here, there's a two directory you created, group vars, host var. So this Ansible reads it. So here if you see all the variables which is for the host will go here. All the variables which is for the group will go here. Simple, very simple. So now how many groups I'm having? But the question is, how do you know that inside that, how can we keep it? That's the question, right? So this rule you have to remember it. Remember, which are the default group? Do you remember name of the default group? Name of the default group?
Rajesh,
So,
unfortunately, didn't recollect.
All?
no. We have used no so many times.
All.
Someone said
All.
all, yeah. So here vi all, my name Raju in all. Okay, group only one. Okay, age is, what was my last age? 19. So I become 20 now. Okay, so name Raju in all, done. Okay, my name age, this is the one. What is the group I have right now? Web all, vi web all, Raju in web all. Just a second, sir. Web all. What is my age now? 21. So here I am at 20, here I am at 21. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, just a second. 3. Look at this. Right now you have inventory here and group vars here. This is the file, this is the directory. Now this is the group vars. So what Ansible says, if you have a so many group vars like this, okay, not behavior parameter. Guys, understand that behavioral parameter is different. Inventory variables are different. Please understand that. These are the behavior parameter. These are the inventory variables. So if you have a too many inventory variables at a group level, do one thing, don't keep it in this place. Keep it in the directory called group vars, and you must, I say must, name the file name matching with the group name. Did you understand that?
Yeah.
Yes.
So now here I am on some age I forgot actually.
But I
Group
see
vars.
that all and web all are folders, right? These are not files, I guess.
No. This is the files I'm showing you on the screen, right? You see that on the screen itself, right? All is a file, YAML file without extension. Web all is a. So what Ansible says, the group name and the
Okay.
file name. That's what I'm saying. No, it says must match. MUST. I'm irritating you with this, but you have to remember this. Hard code your mind. Must match. All web all is a file must match with the group name of the inventory. Are you getting my points?
Yes.
Okay. So now let's check it out. What is my age? So here in all I have my age is
20.
20 and uh,
Web
21.
all
In
is 20.
20. So now let's check it out. So let's run it. I'm running here. and see there is some YAML issues. Where the YAML issues? So it says
All.
there is a YAML issues in a web all. Now why that web all? I did not remember any mistake I did. Okay, do you find this some problem? See, there's a one line.
There's an extra line is there.
Yeah. This is a where YAML will scare you. Okay, so you have to have a little bit of habit, then it will be okay for you. So again, there is the same problem. Okay, I'll delete all this line. I'm not sure about where is getting the special character.
Maybe it's looking for indentation, Rajesh.
Oh no, this indentation is key and value. Is that wrong? Key and value, no?
Yes, but I'm just checking what if it's looking for indentation.
No. Okay, now it's correct. Maybe that some, what was the age mine in group? 21.
19. 21, sorry.
Yeah. So here, that special line was getting added. And see here, if you see that here, 21. So basically, here I am 20. Here I am 21. So that means you understand that between these two, which is having highest precedence?
The specific group it takes higher precedence than all.
Yeah. And in fact, inventory it surpasses. Here I was on only 90, right? So you see that is how. But this was a game till host bar, I mean group bars. But you know one thing, I have two machines, and then one machines I have this machines I want to display 22. Okay, so what I will do, create a host bar, and now again the same rule applies. The name of the file must match, again I said, please understand, must match with the name of the host. It can be IP address or host name. So here this is the file name, then only Ansible will detect. And here I will say age is equal to 22. Only one name I am not printing, and only for one host. Understand that I have a two host in the inventory. So can I run this time? And you see here, only for one host my age become 22. That means you got to learn automatically like who's having highest precedence. Understood that?
Yeah.
So guys, overall what I'm trying to tell you here is inventory also there's a flexibility in which you can manage the large number of variables in a beautiful way and managed way. So if you have you should not keep the variables here. It's not a good practice. Though the setup is small, you can start with, which you can do that, depends on your depends on operations, guys. Okay, I will let him decide, because if he's struggling every day, then he should do that, something like this. If he's not struggling every day, everything smooth, then you can ignore it. Also depends on you. Again, you have let's say many people say no, for this host I want to pass some variables, and you are feeling heat of it every ad hoc changes, then you can try for something like this. So you can manage those host specific variables here. And again, you don't need to create a files unnecessarily if the host specific variables are not there. Only those files you create which have a special request, only those files you create here where you have a specific variables. Okay, so you can manage it using host vars and group vars. Different has a different precedence also. Okay, so guys, yes, true, there is a post inventory also has a variables, and I talked about it. So these are the three topics we have completed. Now, do you have any questions so far?
Yeah, Rajesh, only one. It's inventory also. Can we have like a multiple playbook?
Multiple?
Let's say we have a multiple playbook, right?
Multiple
Playbook.
inventory. Multiple
Yeah,
inventory. Yeah,
yeah.
possible. You have two files, two inventory files, one for production, one for QA. Simple.
Okay. No, my question is, can we call inventory also from another inventory?
Uh, I
I mean, the
think
way how we
no.
include playbook, can we
I
include
think no.
inventory?
No, I think no.
Okay.
Because playbook, yeah, no, that is not possible. But
Okay.
one more thing I'm thinking, whether you can pass two inventory at a time. Let me see that. I have not tried though, but it's a good scenarios can be CP V1. Okay, V1, VI, inventory. Here I have only one box. And here I have a second box. Which one I deleted last time?
Second, last one.
So here this time. Okay, so now can I run this to inventory? Inventory one, I, inventory. It has taken. So two inventory file you can pass it, but calling one inventory to another inventory is not possible. And not possible when I say that means I have never seen in past 7-8 years
Okay.
any
Okay. Understood.
in the official documents also.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so guys, this is the one. Now let's move on to the next one, which is called fact variable. So what is a fact variable? Okay, fact variable is a fact of the system. Simple. Okay, fact variable is a fact of system. When I say system, that means ARS. Okay, now fact variable is a fact of the system. Now the question is, how do we get the fact of the system? Fact means system information, we call it in simple word. So many operating system uses different tools to read the fact system information. Let's say there's a many tools which is popular in this domain to fetch the system information. For example, factor. There is one tool, factor. Okay, factor. FACTOR system info. So this is the tool we can use actually. This command. Okay, so yeah, so you can use this factor command to here it is. This is the factor Unix. Okay, so to get you the information about the system, there is one more tool which is called OHAI, OHAI, which city name also. OHAI executable. Okay, OHAI. So like this, you have many utilities which can give you the system information. So Ansible and Puppet uses factor to fetch the system information, and each system information they fetch it and set one variable that's called fact variable. Chef uses OHAI. You see Chef OHAI. So Chef uses OHAI to get the system information and then set the variable. Now the question is, you can run the factor manually also if you have installed. I don't know whether it's there or not. Is there? So factor is there, but it's not displaying any value. So man factor, and you see here Okay, by the way, this factor I'm not talking about. This factor is different one. So this factor is different one. This is not for system information, but this factor is for something else, I think. Okay, so I have not used that one. So how do you use these factor variables? So Python, I mean Ansible has developed one module that is called setup module, which internally run the fact tool to get the factor variable. So for example, if I want to know which is the module, which is the fact variable for myself, so let's use Ansible localhost -m setup module. This is the module. Okay, setup is a module, no parameter required, and localhost, here it is. See, these are the fact variables. Okay, so if you notice, every time, let me tell you here, if you run any things, any playbook or something, and you see first few lines, you see this, your module start from here, your task start from here, but actually it's gathering fact which you never called it. So gathering facts means basically your system ACS goes to the ARS and gather the fact variables, and then based on the fact variables they check in your programs, are you using any fact variables? If you are using, they interpolate and then create a catalog and then send to the ARS. So like a interpolation before that. So that's the reason they do the gather facts before that. It's a default feature. You can enable or disable also. Gathering facts consume little bit of more seconds than usual. Okay, so now if you see that how many gather facts you have it, you can just check it out in any host setup modules. You can check it out, setup modules. Okay, these are the, so any gather facts you will see starting with Ansible underscore. Okay, Ansible underscore. So these all are gather facts, means system information. So for example, you want to know, let's open my operating system. So grep it -iOS and see here your operating system is OS family Red Hat. What is the version of this? So here right now version is not coming. And you see here 7.7 distribution version, major version 7, Python version 2.7.5. So like this, are you getting the use of, I mean the fact variable information about the fact variable?
Yes.
Okay, now the question is where can you use it? I mean you can use, these are the fact variable which is available set by Ansible. How to use it? You have to think about it. But most of the time we use in the conditioning most of the time. Okay, most of the time how we can use the conditioning, let me tell you. What we do, this is our ACS. Okay, and here we have a Windows, here we have a Debian, here you have a SUSE, here we have a CentOS, here we have a HP, here we have Amazon. So different operating systems are there. Let me tell you here, look at your code. Do you think YAM will work in all the operating system? What do you think?
As Python is there, I think yes.
No, YAM.
Oh, yum. Okay, no.
Because YAM is made for the CentOS only, right? They only this, right? But
Yes.
it will go, see, if you send this module to all the ACS which you have in the inventory, it will go try to run, and except this all get failure, right? Correct, na?
Yes.
So what you should do, you should do the conditioning programming. That means this is okay, but you should not write in this way. You should write run this when this what. So when you find some operating system RHEL, whereas run apt, here it will become apt when you find Ubuntu Debian. Okay, so this kind of conditioning programming you can do that. Okay, are you getting
But
it?
we gather the information from the facts, and depending on the flavor, we can write the commands accordingly. That's what you're suggesting, right, Rajesh?
Yes, yes. So right now all of our machines in CentOS. Okay, so let's get one more machine for Ubuntu. Okay, so here I mean, you can visualize that how can you do the conditional program. How to do that is damn simple. It's not a challenge actually. Ansible, I never felt it's complicated. Everything's so flawless. Whereas I felt this little bit heat in Puppet and Chef. Though I know Puppet and Chef also, but while learning, while implementing the projects, Ansible was flawless. That's the reason whole world probably love Ansible compared to other tools. Okay, so this is the one Ubuntu machine 16.0. I got it. Same keys will work. The username will change. But okay, so now here we have this is the IP address. So now let's look at this. What are the changes I am doing for you? So first thing, I'll go to inventory, and here I will go and write two boxes, web all, let it be. But actually what is happening here is, for my web all, group vars is this one. This is the one. Okay, so what I want basically, I want for this special case, I want the username to be set uh, I think it's Ubuntu. So Ubuntu. So here now you must be wondering, I'm setting for both the boxes CentOS. So how it will take Ubuntu here? Any idea?
Because host will take the presidency. You said
Right, you got it. Yes. So that way you build the understanding with you. Now here it's a CentOS, it's a Ubuntu. Okay. So I did the changes, done. Now I will do the programs writing. So here I will do the simple programs writing, not very complicated. See here, I want to write yum. Okay, I want to write yum. This is for the RHA, but I also want to use apt, but I have to copy. So Ansible module apt, and here here 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, so now see here, this will fail in the Linux RHEL CentOS. This will fail in Ubuntu. Let it fail. I'm okay with it. Okay, failure I want to show you. So here vi cund.yaml. So here done. So Ansible -playbook cund -I inventory, and both the machines gather fact is successful. You see that. That means permission, there was no problem with the permission. Gather fact successful. And here installing in one is successful, but second got failed. Here same thing. Here you see here install Apache it got failed in one node 113, which was successful last time. Okay, and here it says it did not, this should be passing in 49, but it did not pass in the 49. I'm just looking for it. This got failed. So in 13 also it got failed here.
In Ubuntu, Python will not be there.
No, is there. Python is there in all the Linux now. Now here
Oh.
I'm thinking update is not there. What is happening? Update is not there. Okay, so means that you remember that these are the operating system which is very small, so update is not there. So I'm updating the cache. Okay, so for that, and one more thing, you should do first manual work, okay, in that VM. I was not comfortable with the VM because I was not, so I don't know. So I got an error and I am trying to figure it out. But when you do the manual work first time, then you will come to know everything. What is there, what is not there. Okay, so understand this way. Update. So before installing Apache 2, it will update cache. Okay, so can I run one more time? Failure is expected. Okay, one is fail. Okay, this is failure expected.
Python dependence, is there any issue with the Python?
Updating cache and not installing missing dependency. Let me do one thing, because I'm just reading the file, not able to understand that error. Python is there for sure, I know, but what could be the reason for it? I'll just log in and see manual. Yes, Ubuntu. Here I will run this command apt get install Apache 2. Same thing manually I'm doing. Apache 2. And here it says same error. And the error is permission denied. That's okay. See, sudo. It's installing actually. So it's trying to install. Control C no. So what is the missing here in the error message? Let me see my code. Name apt present update cache. Installation happening without problem. And error is, this is the warning. This is failed. Yeah, this is failed in 113. That's okay. But after that, it's not updating in 149. So let's do one thing. Let's continue. I think there is no problem. Unnecessarily, we are getting confused. This output is for both. It should be for 2. But here, when I see, is getting exited. Okay, so let's
change the order of the inventory and see whether it's getting installed. First one.
No problem. I'll automatically it get fixed, because this anyways is getting failed. No. So here, what I'm trying to do, first fix this one. Let's use the conditioning. So how do we use the conditioning? So I have one reference where all of your conditioning scenarios is there. Okay. So you can use as a reference for learning, but again, multiple. So conditioning. This is the reference at one go. Okay. Now, if you see here, look at this. Run this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. See here the condition. This is called conditioning. Okay. This is one of the way to condition. In YAML, you cannot use if, else, and stuff like that. Okay. When Ansible is a fact variable, is equal to Debian. Here it should be Red Hat. Let me first get this. So Ansible localhost -m setup. This is grep. So this should be Red Hat. So if it is a Red Hat, then do this. Same goes to this one. Here I modify the code, and here it should be Debian. Here it should be Debian. Okay. So now that means what I said. If first gather the fact, and if the ARS is Red Hat, then only you send this one to execute. And if ARS is Debian, then only you send this to execute. So now let's try. This is called conditioning.
Ajay's indentation is not correct, I think. That when for one it is.
Okay. So done. Copy paste. Vi cond. Delete all. And running it. Cond. Fact happened. See here, and see here. You see that it got skipped. 49 was Ubuntu, so it got skipped here, and here 113 skipped. Why? Because 113 was 113 was this one. So here 113 got skipped here, and 49 got changed. Now let me check it got installed or not. Which Apache 2. See, so this is the way you can write a conditional programming using fact variable, because fact variable you cannot change. By the way, let me tell you here, you can use this place your user variables also. There's no problem in it, but typically we use for the fact variable. So guys, did you understand this whole things together?
Yes, Ramesh.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
If you have two
next
conditions,
again,
Rajesh,
so you can use you can use the two conditions.
we have to use and, is it?
Yeah, here and or both you can use. So if you are comfortable with the true table, remember true table we studied in our colleges also.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So true table, then you will be very good in that, because here and true and here this is the and. If you want to add or, you see here this is the or. So and or multiple condition you can put it, and ultimately whatever the results and the results you get it following the true table, you can do that. So here you can add the multiple condition.
Okay.
Okay, so now this is the things. Now let me show you one simple form of iteration. This is the last topic. So look at this here. I'm adding the same example, same code. Here what we have, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, so see here, this is the apt, and trying to install htop. There's the 3 tools. So either you specify 3 times this kind of this, or either you go for this. Okay, so here apt. Now with item is a loop, setting up a loop of elements. So this is a list element. Now Ansible set all this each element in item, and how many elements you'll have in a with items, that many times this task will run. Understand that? This is called iteration. So if you have a more, you'll run more. By the way, there's a more ways to iterate. This is one of the ways. Here you have a few more ways. This will iterate. Here you have a few more ways also. So this URL I'm sharing with you. You can check it out later point of the time for iteration. This is the way. So right now I'm adding this, and you see here I should add the condition also, because this will only work in the Debian here. So here
Rajesh,
looping is also,
with underscore items and the item which is in that curly braces, those two are keywords.
yes, it's a fixed keyword in Ansible.
Okay.
We call it these plugins, these plugins, but I'll not confuse the too many things. This is, got it? So guys, so here I am adding this code, and here loop vi loop dot YAML, this one, okay, and done guys. See here, there's some utility is not there, means the utility is not there. So why got failed?
Do we need to add state?
Just, yeah, state installed, no? No, latest present. Okay, so here I should say present. Present will check that if it's not there, then it will change the stuff. Installed means it will just return the true and false value. Okay, so that is done. Now you see that all this thing got installed, change has happened, and you are good to go. So guys, this is the way so far we have covered till conditioning and iteration. This is the one. Any questions so far? Any questions so far?
No, Rajesh.
Rajesh, can you open the playbook once, no? The YAML file for the playbook.
Here it is.
So when it comes to the task, right? So when I try to visualize the control flow, the when in all the tasks would be picked at the first, because these are considered as facts, and then
Yeah.
accordingly it will execute the task for it. That's how the control flow goes, right?
Yeah, first they will first gather facts happen, then it will interpolate whether its condition applied or not, and then
Okay.
if it is applied, then only this task will be sent. If it's not true, then it's getting skipped. You see that? Skip.
Okay, so when I sort of try to build a module, right? So then if there is an interdependency for me with the fact, I have to use it while building the modules, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rajesh, let's
Okay.
say we push this command for, let's say, some 50 servers, and 10 is failed. So obviously the log will show. But is there a way where we can visualize it in better manner? Maybe
Yeah.
write only the failures in a different log or something like that.
Yeah. So retry options, you will get it. Do you have a retry? There should be one file which should be retry.
No, it's
I
not.
can't. Yeah, I'm just trying to. Okay, let me fail it. Hold on a second. So there's some file should be created in this directory, retry, but I'm not getting it. But let me see location. Okay, actually in this version they disabled it. Okay, so in the Ansible configuration, if you go, you can enable it also. So you can go to the etc Ansible ansible.cfg. See here. So right now this file will be created. Okay, whenever you fail that, no, it will create. So as of now, it should be enabled. Path should be this one. So in the user home retry, I think you should get it.
No, I think default is false. So do we need to enable it true instead of false?
Just default is old version, it was already enabled. So here enabled false. So let me make it true. And this one. And now on move Rajesh Ansible so those list of IP address which got failed, that files will go into those location. That means that's the inventory file. So next time when you run, don't run against the inventory, run against the retry file. Okay. So now you have this file. Now next time when you run against this retry file. Understood?
This will overwrite every time when it runs?
Yes. Every time it will overwrite.
Okay, got it.
Okay guys, so many things I tried, and all these programs you have in the same repository where I coded. Now in my directory you have so many files. What I am asking you have a 25 minutes, I guess, 20 minutes, 21 minutes, I guess. So now what I am asking you to go through that and run it, at least copy in your directory, get comfortable those programs and run it. So how do you get those programs of mine? You can get it from directly from the repository visual, and you can copy it in your directory. So now git commit adding, and I'm committing all git push origin master. Okay, now DevOps -school. I pushed all of my code to the GitHub, and same time I am modifying the day 5 notes also. So let me stop the recording first.
If you liked our Ansible session so far, please enroll for our channel membership $3.99 plan to get access of all the parts. Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $3.99 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.